I'm Leigh.
And I'm Nick.
And we are the Lodge Guys.
If you're new around here, we're currently on a road trip travelling around Europe in our trusty Campervan Tayor, who we converted from a decorator's van to a mobile home on wheels last year.
Come with us on our travels this summer by clicking the subscribe button below. Good morning, welcome to a new day in France. The coffee is just boiling. And today we are heading off to our next site, which I'll tell you about later. So today I am trying these Barissimo coffee pads from Aldi, so we can have some nice coffee. So just like that, let them brew for a while. And Nick has just done us some granola fruit and yoghurt.
Delicious coconut yoghurt.
Aldi. So we've just packed up the van. Lee's just putting his suntan cream on. Important stuff. We are heading to the caves today. I don't know whether Lee explained that or not. So there is some famous caves nearby which were actually closed off to the public, and they created some replica caves. So we're going to go there. Then we have to go to Avion because
I'm very surprised Nick wants to go down the caves.
It's not them kind of caves. Then we're going to Avion because we have an Amazon delivery. We needed some more of the blue chemical because that pods that we got from the supermarket, they're absolutely rubbish. And the blue chemical that we got from the last campsite with the ants, that's rubbish as well. It's the first time that we've had pongs from the toilet, so we've got some more Thetford Aqua Chem sachets. They're being delivered today in Avion, right in the city centre for God's sake, and there's nowhere to park. Well, and we don't know what time. It can be any time up to 10 o'clock tonight.
So we might find one of those laundry machines in a big car park or something, and do some laundry and stuff like that.
And then after that, if it's not too late, we're going to head to the Lavender Fields and hopefully find a pitch somewhere there and just set up in the lavender where there's loads and loads of bees. Is that a bite? Where there's loads and loads of bees, so we get more bites.
Look at my legs. Look at this.
That's because you sat out the other night with nothing on.
All there.
I have no sympathy. You didn't put anything on, they've ravished you. I hope they had a tasty meal.
All there. Well, I probably haven't tasted, to be fair. Just getting out of this tight space. Yep, easy. Nice spacious pitch that, even though I got bit to death every time I went outside, but not bad. Just passing the arch for the final time and the viewing spots. Goodbye arch. Lots of people down there already on the canoes.
It's one of those moments where you'll not really appreciate the memories of it until we're back home and you're not here.
And we're watching the YouTube video back.
Yeah.
Gotta say once again, what an absolute godsend Mateo and Madge, the scooters, have been. They brought us all the way down here yesterday to town.
A lot more than this.
All the way down here.
7 kilometres.
All the way into town, and it was perfect. This is the worst part about being around here. The
one-track tunnel.
One-track tunnel. Let's see if we can get through easy.
Nothing.
Oh, it's fine, it's fine. Oh no, slow down, slow down.
Why?
Slow down.
He's not gone in before us.
And another one here. We've seen
roof of vans.
I know.
Touch this.
We've seen like 2 coaches trying to get through here at the same time. I think that's the last one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And still, this is where we came yesterday on the scooters.
Look at
all the way up here.
It's so low here.
And look at all the people on the canoes already.
I'm going to drive out left lanes because I can't be sure that we're going to clear the undercrop.
Well, coaches come down here, so of course we are.
Well, I suppose they're made for coaches, aren't they?
Here we are, it's called Grotte Chavat 2 Ardèche. Probably said all that wrong, but you know, you can get...
The best thing you've said so far, let's put it that way.
Camping cars to the right. They're all,
in there?
Yeah, they're all over there. I don't know what all that says, but it looks quite good. So it looks like they do maybe something in the evening that all illuminates. And we are just about to head in. Nick is going to give you some facts about this.
them. Right, so these caves are actually replicas. The original caves were closed off to the public due to preservation and damage. But the original caves is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. There are carvings and drawings inside of the real one, fake one here, that date back 30,000 years.
So it's open 9 till 5:15, guided tours from 9:30, but we can do our own self-tour as well. This video is sponsored by Surfshark.
So Surfshark is a VPN app that basically runs on your phone, and it allows you to travel and protect your identity or your passwords or your personalised data from being passed over public networks or Wi-Fi networks such as Starlink, where there are other people around you that could potentially be sniffing your Wi-Fi and stealing your identity. We actually had an instance a few weeks ago where we were in a cafe. We connected to their Wi-Fi. I could see from the web browsing that the information was being intercepted, so we switched Surfshark on and basically it stopped it straight away. So it works by creating a tunnel from your device to the far end point on the internet, and anything that goes through that tunnel is purely protected. So all your identity information, your passwords, everything like that, it basically keeps you from being hacked in effect. It also has other uses as well, and it gets around something which a practice that companies use called, which is price discrimination, which basically, depending on where you're web browsing from, will give you a different price to what someone locally to that particular company would get. For example, if you browse to American Airlines or you browse to booking.com and you're sat in the UK, you'll get your price in pounds, which is great. But if you connect your VPN to the USA and do the same searches, you actually get your price in dollars. When you do the conversion from dollars to pounds, it's significantly cheaper. It also has other features as well that allows you to access geographic content on TV. So let's say, for example, that you are watching your Netflix series and you're in the UK and you travel to the USA and you want to continue watching whatever you're watching on Netflix and it's not available in the USA. Simply connect your Surfshark to the UK when you're in America and reload your Netflix on your device, and basically it connects as if you were sat at home. It works in reverse as well, so if you're in the UK and you've been watching things in the USA and you want to access Netflix contents from the USA, just set it to the USA endpoint, restart the Netflix app, and boom, you've got access to thousands more titles and videos and TV series. It also has other products in the suite such as Surfshark antivirus, which we use on our laptops just so we keep everything uniform and everything together, so we're not using different brands and no conflicts. There is a 30-day money-back guarantee if you're not happy with it. For the price of a coffee, why wouldn't you be? So you can also use it on an unlimited number of devices. So you can use it on your mobile, you can use it on your wife's mobile, TV, Fire Sticks, PlayStations, laptops, things like that. There's unlimited amounts per household in what you can use it on. So using the code that's on the screen now will give you access to an exclusive deal just for our subscribers and give you an extra 4 months free. Now back to the video.
So the original caves were discovered on 18th of December 1994.
In the Combe d'Arc by 3 cavers.
Wow, look at that, what's that?
That looks like something, that's this building, it looks like something from Planet of the Apes, doesn't it?
So that's what we're going in?
Yeah, well
wow.
That's this building I think, just the other side of it.
Right, so I got some information wrong. It's not self-guided, it's all a guided tour.
Well, it says on the it said self-guided and guided.
There is some self-guided ones
yeah.
In the evening on specific dates, but generally day to day it's all guided. So we've got a guided tour time at 11:40, and which is about half an hour.
We get a little map.
Yeah.
So this is what it looks like, and we are currently here.
So we've got to get all the way up there in 20 minutes.
So this is the spectacular thing that we saw from the outside, and then this here is we can just explore this at our own leisure.
Right, we have a 10-minute walk to the caves. I hope you're going to be able to get through this, Nick, without any claustrophobia.
They're not them kind of caves, that dummerita.
So we've all been given audio guides and headphones for our tour.
It's bright when you come back out of that cave.
You're not kidding.
It's very warm as well. It's not flying, or it's just a little butterfly. So we're out of that cave, and I really enjoyed that actually.
I couldn't get over the fact that it was a replica, even though I knew before I went in.
I kept forgetting.
I thought it was going to be a real cave with fake paintings on it, but it's not. The entire cave is fake. It's actually built in a set,
Yeah.
a bit like a Disney ride. And all throughout it, when they were saying this is where a bear lived, I was thinking to myself, no, they didn't, because it's not real.
And I kept kind of forgetting. I kept getting to the moment. You got headphones with an audio guide, which kind of immersed you into it. And I just kept thinking, oh my God, 36,000 years ago, there were those cave drawings, and people were doing those cave drawings. And yeah,
And the real cave's actually down near the Pont d'Arc,
yeah,
just off the road.
Afterwards, after a while, I did think, oh, hang on a minute. There wasn't anybody in here. It was somewhere else, but it didn't. I don't think it took the effect away. I just thought it was great.
It did for me, because I knew that it wasn't. When the audio guide woman, she was saying like, oh, 2 children walked in here and rubbed a charcoal thing on the wall, and you saw it. I thought, well, no, they didn't, because somebody did that, because it's fake.
But as long as you know that going in, then it's fine.
It's a good way of telling a story without actually damaging the real caves.
I enjoyed that.
Right, so there's loads more to look around now.
When Nick said there was lots to look around, what he meant was the restaurant.
Excuse me, you brought me over here.
You said you wanted a cafe?
Cafe au lait?
Coffee au lait?
Not food.
Oh.
Although there's a few things that quite I like the look of.
Chestnut cake and chocolate mousse.
Ooh.
So even in the cafe, cavemen drawings are readily available to view.
You've got some fruit.
Yogurts and fruit available at the restaurant. That looks good, whatever it is. We've gone for a prehistoric drink, a cafe au lait.
Cafe creme, actually.
Cafe creme, yes,
She
actually.
didn't understand what I meant.
No,
It's
not
cafe
cafe
au
au
lait.
lait. She like cafe creme. These are weird cups. There's no like handle to put your finger through, so you just got to hold it like that. And Nick is partaking in
Sucre donut. She didn't understand that either.
wee wee.
What happened to not wanting a donut?
I'm just in a mouthful, yes, that's all.
Oh yeah.
Now we've had our cafe au lait, we're going to just go and check out very quickly the Gallery de l'Orignacian. Sure that's pronounced perfectly. And what's in here?
Perfectly wrong, yeah.
Just some there's
Woolly mammoths.
woolly mammoths and things like that. So to get into this gallery where the woolly mammoths are and stuff, we have to wait for a seat to watch a little presentation. Leopard or something, what is it? Ice Age animals. Cave bears. Cave lion.
Cave bear. That was a cave lion.
Yeah.
That's today.
Yeah. So
Going back in time.
is that the arch where we went under?
Rising up. Going up and down. 30,000 years ago now. It don't look any different.
Wow, 36,000 years ago that arc was still there. If that's the real size of a woolly mammoth, it's not as big as I thought they were going to be.
Did it not remind you when we went to the Natural History Museum in New York?
It were bigger there, a lot bigger.
Maybe they just couldn't fit it in, so they've got a small one.
And that one is a big deer that they told us about in the caves, saying that obviously they're a lot bigger than the deers these days.
I see if it's bigger than a horse.
Huge. Back to Taylor we go for our next destination. Friggin' hell, Nick, where have you brought
200
us?
meters, turn left onto Place de la Madeleine.
Google finds a dirt road, it'll take you on it.
So we're going down some precarious roads
Well, at least there's other
at
vans
the
in front
moment.
of us, so...
Yeah. How pretty. Going through a little town with a kebab shop. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit peckish. I've had to go on a toll. See how much this is gonna charge.
$4.90.
$4.90.
Cheap as chips.
Can't go wrong with that. If it's working. Yes. Go. So the next quick stop for us is another Electeur.
Claire.
the big supermarket, and we've managed to find one right next to the train station, which is where our Amazon pickup is for a couple of things that we're getting delivered today.
We haven't even said where we're going yet.
We're getting some new blue sachet things for the loo, and a new media mod for the GoPro, so it gets better sound. So we've had them delivered to an Amazon locker, but they're out for delivery today, but it could be any time. So we're going to the supermarket at the side of it, just so we can have a look, might get a couple of bits of new clothes, because it's so hot and we didn't bring any shirts, like short sleeve shirts. I brought just a couple and Nick didn't bring any, but it's just would feel much nicer to have some like shirts on, flappy shirts, and just rather than t-shirts. So we're gonna have a look. I do think these kind of places have CNA clothes, which I think is brilliant. I used to love CNA. And we are then going to decide, just getting out around about, where we are going. After that, we think we're going to go towards the Lavender Fields. We've been driving here and there's lavender everywhere. It looks really nice. There's a McDonald's close by. Nick's got a craving for a McDonald's burger, a French McDonald's burger. So we are actually in Avion, aren't we?
Yeah.
Right now.
We're going to go into the city because the Amazon locker is at the train station in the centre.
We were actually going to look around Avion, but we've had a look at it and it just looks kind of like...
boring.
Well, your typical
boring
French place that we've seen quite a lot already, so we thought we'd skip that and go straight onto the Lavender Fields.
Well, we may do it because if Amazon can deliver up to 10 o'clock tonight,
we'll see.
We're not going to sit in the Leclerc car park until 10 tonight, so we will have a look in the city, and as soon as Amazon deliver, sod the city, we'll pick the stuff up and off we go.
And I'm peckish for some lunch. And the temperature outside has reached 33 at the moment, which is about 91 Fahrenheit for our American viewers.
It has peaked at 35, so about 95.
It's a hot one today. Look at these walls, it's like the York City walls back in the UK.
Maybe we'll have a little look round then, if we've got the time to kill.
But to be fair, on the other side of it, it's just houses.
Well, yeah, but we're not going to go to the other side, we're just going wall.
What a train.
200 metres.
Oh dear, we were supposed to go through there, we can't fit, we're having to back up. Oh my god, can we get under?
2.5?
Yeah. Oh shit. Height, 2.66 centimetres?
No.
Oh my god.
Well, go out and have a look, quickly.
Just put your hazards on. Think so.
No, I don't want to risk it.
No.
Well, I'm going to have to go, so just watch.
Wait.
I know I've seen.
We're back.
I need you to find me a way. I can't. They need to go further back, like you tell them. Right, well I'm going to have to swing round here. There's no one floor here.
So all the cars have just backed up for us, and we've had to turn around here and just pull up over here. My goodness. So we've managed to get, whilst not being able to stop, to a supermarket car park down the road. Nick's just checking Google Maps street level to see if there's a different way to get to this Leclerc car park. But oh my goodness, that was a bit stressful. The woman behind, thank God we had the woman behind. She was like pipping her on and then saying to all the other cars, get back, let them turn.
And they were pipping. It's like, well, you can pip all you like, it's not going to move.
It's a good job we saw that sign that was saying we have all the height restrictions and stuff written down. So Nick was like, quick look. I looked and I'm like, no, I don't think we can. It was close, so I got out of the van while everybody was stopped behind us.
Beep, 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 beep.
And I was like, no, I don't think the Max Air is going to go under there. So Nick was like, I'm going to have to try it. I'm like, you can't try. I said, just put your reversing lights on and then everybody's going to have to move. And like
There were 50 cars behind us.
Like I said, thankfully that woman was really good at getting everybody back. And then, as you saw, Nick had to turn around. I had to navigate while Nick couldn't stop to this car park. I mean, we could just stay here and scooter in, but it doesn't look like the best of places. This was on Park for Nights. I don't think you can park here, but it also comes up with parking for the day. So we're just making sure there's no low bridges on this route that we're going to take. So that's a really good handy tip. Make sure you get the height restriction, the height of your van, the width of your van, the length of your van, and have them written down in the cab so that you can look at them immediately when you need to. Had we not, would have been...
Where are yours?
Mine's down here. It fell off a while ago, so I stuck it there. And where's yours?
Mine was printed on that naffy Timo printer, so half the backing's come off, so I can't even read it.
Friggin' hell, it's like rush hour. It probably is rush hour. There's traffic everywhere and people everywhere.
There's only one bridge on this entire road that's big enough to fit the van, and the buses are following it, so we're following the buses.
Thank goodness we've made it.
Whew. Not quite how I worded it just before you turn the camera on.
Nick's finally buying some flip-flops for when we're going to the showers and stuff on site.
I'm sick of you moaning about me bringing sand in van, so...
Well, that's true as well. Right, a little Leclerc haul.
A small Leclerc.
Just a little stock up on a few toiletries, some chicken for tonight.
Chicken tonight!
Little pizza baguette type thing for now because we're hungry. Nick's quite like them actually.
Tzatziki. Are we going to have some of that now?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
And one of them?
Well, I'm not bothered about that.
That's fine, more for me.
An hour or so later and we are still in a Leclerc car park waiting for our Amazon parcel to be delivered to the train station just across the road.
It's 6:15.
It's 6:15. We don't know where we're staying tonight. We have nothing booked for tonight, and there's not all that many places around Avion. So come on Amazon, hurry up and deliver. Right, thankfully we've had the notification to say the parcel has been delivered, and it's taken us through the tunnel where we couldn't get through earlier with Taylor. Nick's thinking we could have got through. These things.
Not that tall.
Those things,
The van's not that tall, but this one.
well, it says...
The van is not that tall.
Well, yeah, but it says, where's that thing?
I know
There.
what it says. Maybe we've measured the van wrong.
Need to measure the van properly. Does look not quite short though. And the locker is in this train station. Just here. Here we go. Petrol stop if Nick can pull it in. Is it tight?
Tight. Thought it's from Yorkshire.
Right, it's 20 to 8 at night. What's the temperature? 28 degrees outside.
It's dropped 6 degrees since we left the city.
I've just spent the last half an hour looking for
600 meters at the roundabout,
somewhere to
take
stay.
the second exit and stay on D900.
Nick found somewhere near the Lavender Fields and we were going to go there, but I just checked out the reviews and it said it was a really rocky road and you could only get there in 4x4s at some points of the year, so that's kind of put us off. So I found a camping car park close by, €13 for the night, and it's Friday today. It says it's got an amazing Saturday market in a local town that has loads of local producers and stuff like that, so I've just sent the sat nav to there and we're going to have a look at that when we get there.
Right, we're in our park up in a little place called Apt. I've got to say, today's been absolutely crap. Since the minute we got up this morning, I mean, those caves were all right. From there, it's just been absolutely frustrating and utter garbage. We went to Avignon.
How it is, Nick?
Exactly how it is. Went to Avignon. I'm glad we have gone because it were absolutely shite. It were filthy. It was scratty. It didn't feel safe. Both areas that we went, I thought we were going to be mugged.
We didn't go into the centre, but the places we were in that car park when we were waiting for the.
I won't go back.
No.
Avignon, I'm glad we have gone.
Let me have a
That's all I can say.
Orangina.
We were going to go to the place in the Lavender Fields. Leigh said it was like riding a rock fall. So we came to a camping car park. We got here. The sodding order wouldn't go through at the gate. It kept saying error, error, error. Turns out the order had gone through. Anyway, some guy came across and just tried his card and the barrier opened.
Very nice French guy. Well, I think it was French.
No, I want French.
Merci beaucoup. Well, I kept saying merci beaucoup.
Yeah, but his registration's not French.
Well, obviously you are.
I think he's Dutch.
He obviously thought I was French because I'm so fluent.
Oh yeah, voulez-vous. Anyway, we're in the van now. We're just cooking some chicken, and there's some unscrupulous people behind in another car park, which it did say on the reviews that you get kids riding around.
Because it's near a water park.
Yeah.
We'll show you around this place tomorrow when we have a proper look around. There's bars and there's a lake and a water park and stuff.
Yep.
And apparently, we need to look it up, but we're very close to a town that has a Saturday market, as I said before. And
Hopefully we can scooter there. We've only paid for one night. I'm not driving places and then doing things on the same day as we're driving.
So we're going to have 2 nights.
So we're going to have 2 nights here, and then we're going to have 2 nights in Saint Tropez, and then 2 nights in Nice, and then we're going to head to Italy and work out what we're going to do for camping and park ups there, because the camping car parks network doesn't extend to Italy, as far as I can tell.
And then I've got to become fluent in Italian.
Ciao.
Ciao bella. That's all I know.
Yeah, please don't say that when I'm with you.
I don't know how to say, do you speak English or anything?
Like,
What?
do you speak English?
What's voulez-vous in Spanish? In Italian?
No idea.
Orangina, sans sucros. 0 sugar.
That's my favourite drink. Orangina. Delicious.
Sans sucros.
How long for dinner?
10 minutes.
Right, time for tea. And we're watching Sex and the City movie.
This is so weird, isn't it? Out in the middle of nowhere. Watch whenever you want.
Literally in the middle of nowhere.
Starlink.
Literally in the middle of nowhere. Right, I'm starving. And then we're having this after bed.
Right, we've just come for a little walk, so I'll just show you around a little bit. This is the Airs where we are. And what I actually wanted to show you was the sky tonight. How beautiful it looks. Orange and still blue, and there's things crawling in my hair, I can feel it.
Bandit van.
There's lots of flying things around here.
Like flying beetles.
Probably because we're near a lake. But you can just see Taylor up there.
As long as they don't bite me, I don't care.
And that's where we are. And we'll have a proper look around tomorrow. Welcome to the next morning in France. A very sunny morning, very warm morning. That sun is very hot. We have Madge and Mateo, the scooters out. We are heading into the local town where they have a market on a Saturday morning, which has been there every Saturday morning apparently for the last 500 years.
25,000 Saturday market.
25,000 Saturday markets. Can you imagine that? A market that is there for 500 years. I mean, I don't know what happened in COVID and stuff like that, if they had lockdowns down here, but that's what our website said, that it's been there every Saturday for 500 years, so we're going to go and check it out. Just time Madge and Mateo for the morning. Thanks guys for bringing us in. Right, here we are at the market. We've just been looking up some information about it, and their own website actually says that this market has been going for 900 years.
So who knows? It's probably about 50 actually. They're just doing it for tourists.
Either 500 or 900, and it's one of the biggest markets in the area on a Saturday.
It sprawls through markets, it swirls through the market and sprawls through several alleys and squares into the heart of the old town Apt, which is the town that we're in, APT. Probably pronounced wrong. So apparently it's like a big conga line, it just follows around, you just follow it round, and it contains local products, food, clothing, fabrics, bedspreads, tablecloths, flowers, herbs, toiletries, perfumes, many other things that you probably didn't know you needed. Maybe like dodgy t-shirts and dodgy handbags and things.
Or a cafe au lait.
Oh.
Lots of lavender, as you can imagine, in the Provence area.
Smells nice, doesn't it?
My sister and mum would absolutely love it here.
You said you wanted a new rug for the van.
Oh, that's true actually. Nick's going in for the tasters at this stall. Don't know what it is. Pesto and tomato. Oh, pesto, yes it is pesto. Red pesto. It's amazing. That would be so good with the pasta. Should we get some?
Definitely.
We almost bought a jar of pesto, but it was 25 euros.
Either that or I can't speak English.
So we gave it a miss. This is one of the biggest markets I've seen in a long time.
Smells like Barnsley market.
Very fishy there. Nick's going in for the cheese tasting. Not keen? Not bad?
It's got a tanginess to it. Quite nice actually.
The taste has worked. The cheese is amazing.
You want a small piece like that?
Yeah.
What's
More
this?
strong cheese or soft cheese?
I like strong.
Strong? Where you from?
England.
Which one? You have a strong cheese? Strong cheese?
Not like that.
This one is not strong.
Is that the one we just tried?
This one? Yes, it's
Yes.
not strong.
It's strong for me. We're not stopping it any more stops.
Be careful what you're buying. That cheese was how much?
€21 for that slither. Actually, it was a
It was a
12-foot slither.
massive slither, and it was beautiful cheese.
It was only 350 grams, the whole of that, and most of that's going to be wax that we're going to cut off, but it was €21. Should have asked how much a kilo before I started.
That slither of cheese cost more than it was to camp last night.
That's right, it did. Frig it out.
Ooh, do I need a new bag?
Nope. 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 Nope.
So this market basically goes on for miles and miles.
We've got to turn back.
Around every street, every corner, it just keeps going and going. And
Big stinking dish of paella there.
yeah, lots of nice smells and lots of fishy smells, lots of cheesy smells, lots of leather goods, lots of lavender as well.
Yeah.
Right, we've just stopped at, oh, there's just a Geppetto there, Pinocchio's dad. We've just stopped at this cafe in the market. We've got cafe au lait, some water in a fish bottle, and this lovely bit of cake, which I said to Nick, just you choose whatever and surprise me for breakfast. What is it?
I think it's cherry and almond. I'm going to try it though.
Be careful of the table.
It's the weight of that cheese. I need to eat more because I can't really taste anything.
It's nice though. Is it nice or just bland?
It's a bit bland at the minute.
I quite like bland cake with coffee though, do you know what I mean? And then a bookstore there, and the market just continues and continues all the way around.
What do you think?
Not a lot of flavour, but I love cake like that. Just like kind of, it's very moist.
It's moist.
Just like,
And it's got tanginess, but there's no flavour.
that's why I like that walnut cake in the last place, because that didn't have much flavour, but it was just nice, and it goes great with the coffee. I don't know what these things are in it. They look like cherries, but they don't taste like cherries. Maybe
They
plums
look
or
like
something.
black cherries, but they're not like black cherries with a... It's that old debate, isn't it? Cherry doesn't taste like... Real cherry doesn't taste like what you know cherry tastes as. It tastes like Dr. Pepper or almond.
Well, these don't taste like cherry at all.
No.
It's got so busy now, we can hardly move. It's a very popular place. For once we got somewhere early. Fruit looks amazing. I dare touch out though, because it'd be like €50 for a punnet of strawberries. Hi guys, we're back with some cheese. €21 worth of it.
What are you? Looks different.
Right, we made it back to the site, and we are just going to fill it with water as we leave, and then heading on to the Lavender Fields, which we did last year with my sister and the girls when we came to the south of France, but it was out of season, unfortunately. We didn't get to really see many, so hopefully we're going to see a lot more today. I'll just show you around the camping car park at the moment. There's quite a lot of people here last night, but a lot of them have gone now, so that's where we fill it with water, so somebody else is doing it at the moment. But nice place, nice views and everything here. And then there's a water park down there with activities, toilets there. And how long until we get to the next destination?
Lavender Fields are about 20 minutes, half an hour, and then the plan is we're going to head down to Saint Tropez and do 2 nights in Saint Tropez. There's a municipal car park there, an Airs, which is $20 a night, €20 a night.
Less than that cheese.
Yeah, less than that cheese. And the plan is we'll then go from there and either get the bus in or scooter in, because it's on the boundary of the halfway point for the scooters. So we can't go anywhere until he's took his poo-poo and dumped it in the drain.
Just an update on the hose, which we call Wendy. Wendy the hose is still going strong after all this time. And look how far it comes all the way out. She's going good, is Wendy, isn't she?
She is.
Doing good. So we're just topping up.
She's right bendy and stretchy.
Yeah, we're just topping up and then with water, then heading off.
Need to tidy this garage, it's a right big site.
I'll let you do that at next site. chicken and roast potatoes in a machine outside that shop.
That just sounds amazing.
We've just pulled over just so we can have a look at some of these lavender fields. They're quite small ones, these. But as you can see, it's fully in bloom. Going all the way down there. Hopefully we'll get to see some bigger ones. Lots of little fields around here, full of lavender.
I bet they're not the production fields that produce the oils.
They're in lines though, so...
Yeah, well they're probably going to be harvested, but it will be like small manufacturers.
Google's bringing us down some dodgy roads again.
It's just tried to take us into a field, actually a field with no grass, no road.
Oh, is he trying to get round where we've got to go?
Hey?
Have we got to go round there?
No, we need to go that way.
Eesh.
Straightforward for us.
I'm not sure we're going to be able to get through.
Well, what the hell am I supposed to do?
And where's he going to go?
He's coming up here.
Oh my goodness. Let's hope he can get past.
Well, I can't move any further.
Don't think he can. Right, let me get out and have a look. Right, we had to pull right in there to let them past. And now...
Worries me why.
Worries me why he were coming back
Unless
up.
we're just delivering and he's just...
Where the frig is Google taking us? We've got to go through there. I don't think we're going to fit.
No way we'll fit in that gap.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. What do you think?
I think... No.
I think we should turn around and go back.
Yeah. Just like he has done.
What about round here?
No, I don't think so. Turn around, go back. Oh, they've got Christmas lights up. Just got to be careful of this big thing, plant potting road. Well, it's a nice little street it's brought us on. Stop. Stop. Hi, doggy. Right, we're back on a slightly wider road. If anybody comes the other way, we're screwed.
Well, fingers crossed, that van's gone ahead of us.
Tree tunnel. This is a long one as well, and a twisty one. Twisty treat.
Oh, we could just eat a twisty treat, malted shake.
Ooh, look at all these snails.
Eh?
Snails on this post. Don't touch them. Right, we're off to look at this lavender field. Now that's a lot more impressive than it was last year. Yeah. Everybody that's here is basically just getting Instagram photos and trying to get really good photos. I'm not sure if you can hear it on the camera, but you can hear the buzzing of bees everywhere. I bet this is like heaven for them. Any other place, you never get all these people walking through thousands and thousands of bees. It's all I can hear now. And you can see quite a lot of them flying around. Just the buzzing of bees.
I wanna wrap my arms around this day, then take it home and name it. I'll keep alive the light, outline and shade. I'll find a way to save it. But something made so wild can't be tamed. It's robbery to cage it. I try to keep my eyes inside the frame. I don't wanna see the way we fade in time.
So we can see Lavender Fields there in the distance. We're about 4 miles from where we came with Janine and the kids, and we had a meal in that little town, and the guy said, oh no, they culled them the week before we went, which is one of the reasons we wanted to come back and actually see them in bloom. And they're not as purple as you see them on photos. I mean, obviously photos that they put online are enhanced, but they are.
When I put them on Instagram, I'll be turning that saturation
Yeah,
right
ours will be purple on there, but in reality they just look like normal lavender. They're not super bright.
Sunglasses off, so they are very purple.
No, they're not super bright, like huey. Do you know what I mean? Look at that. I like the lines
And I think they may have weeded this to make it like the picturesque spot. Do you know what I mean?
Well, certainly dragging the visitors in. How do they make any money out of all these visitors? They could charge like
Because there's a sign there that says come and get your oils and things from the next village across.
Maxine.
Not as strong either.
Theme Park Maxine's favourite smell is lavender.
Should have been just tickle me. Oh, bloody did.
She'd love it here.
It's not as strong as the ones we have at the lodge. Maybe
No.
they're just not fully ripened yet. But it does smell quite, almost mentally.
Put it on your pillow, it's supposed to help you sleep. So these are all the ones that we passed last year and we couldn't see anything because
They're almost grey.
yeah, they died out. But we drove on this road last year with the girls
Look at that.
and my sister.
So purple these now.
Yeah. So there's many to choose from. If you are coming here, you know, if there's loads of cars at one, just go to the next one and you can get to see them. And we've also passed some sunflower fields as well.
Another few weeks they'll be harvesting them and
Yeah.
that'll be it. It were only 3 weeks ago.
End of July, wasn't it, last year?
Yeah.
And they'd all gone.
Yeah. So I reckon probably another, I mean he's harvesting now, look, yeah. But I reckon another 2 weeks and they'll be all gone.
We've just managed to find this nice car park with other motorhomes in it, which is very handy. We are very close to a town called Valençon, which we visited last year when we came to the south of France with our family, with the girls and my sister. And we had a nice spot of lunch in town, and we're just going to go in again now just to relive some memories from last year and hopefully get a nice spot of lunch. Right, last year when we came, we sat here with the girls and my sister and the town was empty. Absolutely nobody here. Today, completely different. It's absolutely packed full of people. We're struggling to get a seat, although we have just got a seat over there. And the town, look at it, it's just heaving and heaving. There's live music here, over there. We couldn't get in there and they were just closing. And so hustling and bustling and completely different to the last time. So we managed to get a little seat there and we're going to get a sandwich.
Right, we've hit a pivotal moment of the trip. We've now come back to a place that when we were here last year, we talked about coming back with the van, and we never really knew whether it would ever happen, and it's happened. We're here, the van's here, and we're sat just to the left of me is where we sat with the girls, and we had a meal, and the day we went to the Verdun de Gorge.
Our steak sandwich has arrived.
What the frick?
It's a frozen
That's
burger.
a steak sandwich. It's a burger on 2 slices of white bread. And I said, did it come with fries? And she goes, yes. And it's come in an ice cream cup.
Bonjour. Although it looked crap, that burger was actually really nice, thick steak. Quite impressed. Right, are we going back to Taylor?
Yes. And then we're off to Saint Tropez.
That's one of the sunflower fields.
And yet last year, straight across from where we stopped, and that wasn't there, was it?
No, and that's where we stopped earlier for the field, was it? Oh yeah, it's
That's where we stopped last year,
Yeah.
the Argentine.
And it is raining. We've already had to go through a toll. Nick's calling €3.20.
Yeah.
Just busy editing some vlog
Maybe
while
less.
I'm driving. Let's have a look. They're always right low down. Freaking hell. Almost hit it. Right, where do I put ticket? Wait a minute. Ticket in there.
What we on?
I can't tell. Oh, €2.30.
Yeah, not bad off. Not far off.
Another toll along the way. How much are you thinking this time?
€8.
€8?
Yeah, because it were 40 odd kilometres since since we got the ticket.
These toll things are pretty easy, so just, you know, try not get stressed by cars behind you or anything like that. Just take your time. Sometimes
What we did yesterday, no one's going to stress us.
sometimes the car takes a while for it to go through, but maybe it's just me. He just held it up and it just did it straight away. Let's have a look, sis. Oh, you've got a bit far. That's the only problem when the driver goes a bit far or not far enough. €6.20.
Bargain, half the price.
Go. Right, so our destination now is Saint Tropez. Saint Tropez?
Saint Tropez.
Saint Tropez.
When you say Saint in France, it's Saint.
Saint Tropez.
Now in Saint Antonion.
So we've never been there before. We did think about going last year, but we never got around to it. So we wanted somewhere in between where we were and heading towards Italy. So I think the other day I asked Gemini or Copilot, one of the ChatGTP AI things on my phone, where was great to stay, and it came up with Saint Tropez, and it says, well, let's go there because we wanted to go last year and we didn't. So we're going to go there.
No idea what's there. We haven't really googled it yet.
We'll find some facts, info about, as we always do. It looks like a very old kind of medieval town. I think it's very close to a beach as well, so I might have a couple of days there and just chill out a little bit, catch up on some work and stuff like that, explore the town, explore the areas.
We're not actually staying in Saint Tropez. We're staying about 8 kilometres south of it.
Yeah, because I think it's a very built-up area, the centre of town. So we'll find out when we get there. But we've got a municipal car park that we're heading to now. Fingers crossed we can get in there. If not, we'll have to come up with a plan B. Look at those views as we're just driving around.
Look at the edge.
We're 42 minutes away from Saint Tropez. Just had to stop. Google took us down a wrong road. We had to turn around, and we reversed a little bit too much up onto a banking.
And it lifted the step up.
It lifted the step off.
Right, can you get me? Well, I'll have to do it later.
Always an adventure when you're in a motorhome. That's what we've discovered. But it did give me time just to nip in the back and get some sweets. Look at that building there, very Roman looking, I think. Yeah. Columns. Right, there's just 7 minutes to go to see whether we can actually get into this camping place. There's no way to book online, and if it's full, then we've got to look for a plan B and see where we're going.
I don't think it's going to be full. It's got like 149 spaces.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's just the ability to book in, because it doesn't even tell you on the website how. It just tells you how much.
Right, we're here. And now we've just
you pay a booth, really.
got to oh, do we? I'm just going to say, figure out how we get in. Oh, there's a booth, right, okay. €20 for 24 hours.
We're going to stay 2 days?
Well, should we just do one at a time? One day at a time and see?
Yeah, and then extend tomorrow.
More campervan motorhome problems. We've got to the site and it looks very nice, but these people have paid and the barrier's not opening. They've paid for 3 nights and the barrier's not opening. Everybody's trying to figure out how to get the barrier open. There's numbers to call, but nobody's answering, like help numbers. They've paid for 3 nights and they're basically just stuck there. The barrier won't open, so there's now us, 2 cars in front, a camper van back there, and the line's getting longer and longer. They're going to just see if they can reverse back up, and Nick seems to think it's number plate recognition, and he seems to think they're a bit too close for it to recognise it. Let's see. That doesn't seem to have worked either.
Let's go on that apple up somewhere else.
Why is nothing ever simple? We're all still waiting here. The police have been called to try and get in, because people can't get out either. People can't get in, but people can't get out. The tickets aren't working, so people are stuck in there. And people have camper vans in there, and they've gone out of their cars, and now they can't get back into their camper cars. The company isn't answering or anything like that, so some of the guys with camper vans already in there have called the police, saying that they can't get to their camper vans. So we're just exploring alternatives. Right, about an hour after we arrived, we are in the camping site. So it turns out the guys at the front who were at the barrier, their card hadn't come through. A guy came who worked here, and he's like, your card hasn't gone through, and that's why it's not open. It gave them tickets to say that it had gone through, but it hadn't gone through. So they tried again, and their card went through, and the barrier went up straight away. So we've all been waiting there for an hour just for a card malfunction. So anyway, we're in, and it's late, so we paid for 2 nights, so we can have 2 nights here. We're close to the beach, apparently. It's a 5-minute walk. If you can hear that music, I presume that's from the beach, so that we can just have a chill day tomorrow. So this is where we are. There's lots and lots and lots of camper vans in motorhomes all over the place. It looks like a nice place. I'm not sure there's any facilities here. I think, or is there any facilities here, Nick, or not? I can't remember. No, so we're just got to be.
There's water
Yeah.
and toilet emptying, but there's no electric and no toilets.
No, that's all right. So we're just going to set up and get some dinner cut because we're hungry.
What a frigging palaver. Anyway, we're here. We're about 9 kilometres south of Saint Tropez. It's just started to spot rain, but we can hear a beach bar in the distance amongst all these bulrush things.
And we can't be asked cooking.
Yeah.
Because it's taken us
Well,
forever
we would have literally been cooking a onion and some potato and put some sauces on it, and we can't be bothered. So we're going to go and have a look, see what all the noise is about, and hopefully they do food. And I'm looking forward to a beer, but we're in Saint Tropez. Now we need to look up what it's all about.
I've just been looking at the facilities, but I can see the beach. The beach. So you can dump your grey waste here. Water, more water, some toilets. Oh, and an outside toilet. Ugh. That's, I guess, for you to get rid of your waste. I already like it here, just because of this boardwalk. It just feels beachy, do you know what I mean? And chilled and
Music's calling.
yeah. Look at Nick out in flip-flops. That's something you don't see very often.
Killing me, Todd.
Should get some super dry ones, they're well good. Look at the state of me.
Where'd you get your stockings? Oh, that's got a big yellow head on it.
Disgusting.
You should wrap your legs up on a night.
This is the beach we're on. I probably won't even bother trying to pronounce that. Oh, go on then, I will. Ramatuelle. That's the beach that we're going on. And it sounds nice just to listen to the waves crashing. Is it warm or cold?
Cold when I first got in, but after swimming that now it's not.
Come on then, have a swim. Look at all the yachts and the boats. Ah, this is nice. Very nice. Our campsite is literally 5-minute walk from the beach.
I think the beach closed at 8, so all the bars seem to be shut in unless they like reopen at 7 o'clock like a lot of them seem to do.
Looks like you're cooking then.
Sent Leigh to the bar. Probably come back with some Orangina or something. Told him I wanted a beer, but he's also inquiring whether the restaurant behind us here do food, because the beach actually looks like it's just shut, and the tides come right in as well. But this is the perfect spot here. I love these cosy lounges. Nice ice cold beers. Having a good chat with him. What the hell's going on? Right, I had to go and order. He couldn't get through the language barrier. Kept saying voulez-vous. I told him I wanted a blonde beer, and the guy didn't understand. So anyway, I went and told him blonde beer, and he understood. So Leigh's coming back with presumably something else. He's back. You're going to be screwed when we get to Italy.
Aperol spritz, why?
Because you don't know any Italian at all. At least you know voulez-vous. Did you ask for it when you ordered beer? Did you ask for voulez-vous beer?
No, I said blonde beer and didn't know what we're talking about.
So I went up and said, "Can I have blonde?" And he said, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah. I already know that this is one of my favourite spots so far that we've visited. It's just so relaxing. The sun's come back out. I've got an Aperol spritz.
Is it better than Avion?
It's definitely better than Avion.
I'm just having another one of those reality check moments where we realise where we've come from with
The UK.
Shut up, get in frame. We've driven the van from Bridlington to Saint Tropez.
This actually.
Bridlington to Saint Tropez. The two words don't even come into any sentence ever.
This feels like the most. What's the word? Exotic, tropical kind of place that we've been in France so far.
Leigh's had too much Aperol spritz.
No, do you know what I mean though?
We're drunk France too coming tonight.
No. Do you know what I mean? It feels like the most
Contra-
holiday vibe.
Yeah,
Like-
because it's the first time we've seen the sea. Well, apart from when we were on the west coast of France.
Yeah,
At Bordeaux.
but this feels completely different to the rest of the places we've been so far. It just feels
It's got a.
beachy and
It's not like a Cornish beachy
No,
vibe. It's not
it's
like
like
it's
a-
not like West Coast beachy.
it's like an American beachy, like Sarasota type kind of that kind
Yeah,
of place.
it's got like posh beach. Yeah. We're having burger and fries for tea then.
Don't forget we've got €21 cheese to eat.
You can eat that slowly over the next month and a
One
half.
piece a day for the next 21 days.
Yeah.
Euro
a
each.
day.
I feel like we've got as money's worth.
So yeah, like I was saying, the reality of the situation. I keep saying it. I keep messaging Tracy and Neil and saying, I can't believe it. It's like it's screwing my mind. I can't process the fact that this is where we came from on holiday last year with the girls. We flew on a plane. We came from the UK. We did the holiday thing. We stayed at the airport the night before. We've driven here.
just can't get my head around it. It's just, every time we get out the van and then get back in, you see the van and you think, whoa, that's our van. It's here.
Every few days is different scenery, different places, but when you get back to the van, it's the same.
The van inside's the same, but it's like the fact that it was parked in the lodge in Bridlington. Now it's parked in the beach in Saint Tropez. It's just, it mind screws me.
Had we not got to go back for a few things, like we've got friends coming to the lodge and stuff, we could have just carried on.
Can't. You get 3 months.
You go outside the Shenzhen zone. Shenzhen and continue. You could where? To Croatia. Yeah. You could
Morocco.
Yeah, you could just continue. Maybe next year.
Maybe December when the lodge closes. January.
We've decided against the €21 cheese, but we will be making full use of that, don't worry.
We're still bleeding eating it.
We're going to the restaurant at the back of the bar.
Looks like
it looks very full, just to see if we can get a table.
Oh my God, they've got Captain Jack here.
I'm loving this. Yeah, they've got Captain Jack from Pirates of the Caribbean. I'll show you in a moment when we get there. Oh my God, can you see all those ants? Friggin' hell. That's more than I've ever seen. Who's the dog here? Hello. Here's Captain Jack and Captain Nick. We've got a table at
You haven't got ants on you. You're just imagining it.
L'Esquinade.
L'Esquinade. Plague.
And that's the address if you
Saint Tropez.
want to look
We're in
at
Saint Tropez. We've come from Bridlington to Saint Tropez. Very posh.
Oh, how very posh. They bring you olives and nuts out while you're perusing the menu.
I love it when the French get the nuts out.
So we've gone for 2 pasta dishes. I've gone for creamy mushroom and cream. I'm going to have some. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. I've gone for mushroom and cream, and Nick's gone for pesto pasta with poulet, which is chicken. So mine is completely vegetarian. Well, apart from the cream, so it's nothing. It's not vegetarian.
It's just not vegan.
Well, yeah, that's true. Oh, it looks very hot. It tastes like we're in Italy. Not good.
It seems to be a theme. Remember from when we went to France last time, it was always like Italian dishes close to the border and we always put it down.
Yeah.
But we've seen pizza all the way down.
Beautiful.
Well, since we're doing the Italian thing, I'm covering it in Parmesan,
as Michael, our friend, would say.
I've added chicken on. This is not normally included, but I wanted it. I didn't want just pesto pasta.
Get it in your mush. Stop talking. Get it in your mush.
Really garlicky, but very nice.
Is it good? Gotta say, that was delicious. Absolutely beautiful, creamy and mushroom pasta. The bread was nice. The wine was nice. The nuts were nice. The environment's nice. Perfecto.
So they brought the dessert board around and it had crumble une pomme, which translates to apple crumble. Very, very surprised if it looks like an apple crumble that I know. Fine, we'll find out.
Hey, it's not a bad representation.
Dominating that.
Oh yeah, they brought 2 spoons. Ooh. It does actually look like an apple crumble.
Looks just like it. You get a bit of cream and you get a bit of ice cream. Let me try that first. Amazing. Missing cinnamon, but amazing nonetheless.
Frigg's this?
Bill, it comes in a fake book.
Yeah, that's the buffet for the size of it.
And I do like it, and it is.
How much?
€63.
That is cheap as chips. So we've had 3 alcoholic drinks, some water, a dessert, and 2 mains.
And all those kind of starters.
And the starters.
Brought out as well.
That is really
Not
good,
bad
actually.
at all. This is the restaurant's dog. It just wanders around and says hello to everybody and lets you stroke it. Goodbye, Captain Jack. Very nice food, very nice. What a scene to end the evening on.
That looks grim. It looks like an oil slick.
Yeah, there's like that. What a
So
scene.
the place where we came to was L'Esquinade Plague.
That's where we ate.
Yeah, it was bloody gorgeous, I must say, and really cheap as well.
I'm stuffed now. I'm gonna go back, get on the bed, and just have a relax.
When we go to sleep tonight, you're going to be able to hear the sound of the sea in the background, crashing against the sand.
Join us on the next vlog as we head into the centre of Saint Tropez to check out some of the luxury shops and cafes, and we take in some of the spectacular views.